Welcome to Social Work Herald. Friends, today I am going to discuss one of the most current and latest issue, the formation of Council for Social Work Education and Profession. It is a long pending demand from last 40 years. First time when the UGC committee recommended the formation of National Council. The committee led by Professor Almighty Desai, former director of Tata Institute of Social Sciences and chairperson of University Grant Commission. But unfortunately, we are still struggling to have a council. Today I will tell you the 10 reasons why we should have council. First, social work is an academic discipline and a human service profession. All professions have a regulatory body. Regulatory body in the sense which regulates the standard of education, the quality of training, the manpower, the guidelines for setting up of an institution, the way of assessment, the professional development, and many more. Social work as a profession is being taught in more than 145 countries and many of the Asian countries, and we were the first to have the social work in the entire Asia. 1936, the birth of Tata Institute of Social Sciences. 1946, Delhi School of Social Work, and the first school of social work of independent India, Mahatma Gandhi Kashi Vidyapeeth. Since then, till now, we have more than 526 social work educational institutions. All India Survey on Higher Education, a report published by the Ministry of HRD, now Education, since 2011. I have analyzed that, and in 2018-19, there have been 110,000 students enrolling in social work at undergraduate and postgraduate level. In last 86 years, we have produced a beautiful manpower, a very competent, professionally competent manpower. And in last 10 years, we have around 5 lakhs social service manpower. UGC in both of its reports, National Assessment and Accreditation Council in its report, they all have recommended establishment of National Council. Not only this, you know that social work have its presence in many fields: labor welfare, child welfare, mental health, healthcare, tribal welfare, rural development, many fields. And some of its allied fields have councils. There are 17 disciplines which have council in this country: medical, law, engineering, architecture, dentistry, nursing. Some disciplines are having lesser number of manpower, but they have council. Unfortunately, social work do not. But there are regions, you will be convinced with me, that recently we have a law, National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professional Act, which provides the formation of council and recognition of medical social worker, clinical social worker, hospital social worker. Earlier, Mental Health Act had recognized the appointment of psychiatric social workers. Many other such. Factories Act in long back in 48 have recognized level welfare officers. In many states, social welfare officers. Under ICDS scheme, Child Development Project Officer. So friends, government has recognized the degree of social work, recognized the academic discipline, and it has recognized its way of pedagogy, its teaching, its importance. And this is the only subject in the whole university system in social science and humanities which provide maximum number of employment. Recently, National Education Policy talks of the professional standard setting bodies. So if it is a globally recognized profession, I do not know why Government of India is not listening us. We are not demanding moon. We are demanding a profession, a discipline which can be regulated, where standards can be formulated. So we want a professional standard setting bodies in form of a council. The same National Education Policy 2020 talks of a school complex. Friends, in a school complex will be monitored by a trained social worker. And who is a trained social worker? The one who gets training in the universities. So I think we deserve to have a council, because we have a rigorous training of undergraduate level, at postgraduate level, also at MPhil and PhD level. MPhil is no more now. MPhil has been done away with the new education policy. But these two important landmarks in the new education policy support our claim to form a council. Friends, we have started 2.5 years back again a new campaign to convince the government to have the council led by Professor Almayti Desai, Professor R.R. Singh, Professor Bimla Nath Karni. Unfortunately, we lost Professor Bimla Nath Karni and Professor R.R. Singh during the campaign. But we have many other friends like Dr. Murli Desai, Professor Murli Desai, Professor Devi Prasad, Professor Gandhi Das, and many others. I am not able to take everybody's name, but many of them have joined hand together and we have started this campaign. Friends, in another episode, I will tell you the function of council once it is being formed. What will be the benefit of council? I have given you some of the reasons why we should have council. I know my video will be longer duration if I go on this. So in the second part, we will discuss the other things related to council. Thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding. And I request you to raise your voice. Write to Prime Minister, write to Education Minister for formation of council. I hope you like this episode of Social Work Herald. Please do not forget to write comments, suggestion. We have given our email into this. Write to us. We will wait for your suggestions. Namaskar. Thank you.